Hey guys, what's happening? This is Elite Cakes back with the weekly video. Before we jump into today's video, guys, I just want to thank everybody so much. We passed our goal of over 700 for the end of March. I have a very high goal for the end of April. I'm hoping to add an additional 150 subs. And then hopefully by the end of the month, we can get this channel to 850 subs. Channel's growing every single day. And the main reason that I created this channel, just very briefly, is just to get that information out to you guys. A lot of these groups out here charge 30, 35 bucks, 25 bucks, 20 bucks, just to give you guys information. My goal here is I collect all the information, I do the research, I talk to my contacts, and then I put out a video to give you guys any information I can get. With that, guys, we're going to start a new series here on the Elite Kicks channel. The title of that series is going to be This Week in Sneakers. We're going to preview some of the sneakers coming out this week on April 4th, for the week of April 4th. And we're basically going to go through an analysis of should you cop it, should you drop it, what's it looking like. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about the sneakers app, the shoes that are dropping on the sneakers app. We're going to be talking about the shoes that are dropping on the Nike app, because do not forget that. And we also have a Yeezy drop happening this Saturday on April 9th. So guys, with that, let's jump into the sneakers. You'll see on the screen here, I've got the sneakers app uploaded. We're just going to go through the releases. First and foremost, guys, we've got the SB Dunk Polaroid. Here's the thing. Everyone knows what a Polaroid is, hopefully. This is an SB Dunk. There's going to be value attached to it. Would I wear this? I don't know if I would personally wear this. I mean, if you guys skate and you guys do that sort of stuff, I personally wouldn't wear this shoe. It is a nice colorway. The Nike swoosh is in that unique Polaroid color scheme. But personally, if people cop this, I could see people quick selling this. This is going to have value. All SB Dunks have recently had a lot of value. So for this is probably going to be a cop. Next after that, guys, we got the women's Dunk High. FLS is what Sneakers is calling it. I don't know. So here's the thing about Dunk Highs, guys. So Dunk Highs do not have the same value as Dunk Lows. For whatever reason, people really like Jordan Highs, but they don't like lows as much. And then the dunks are the opposite. People really like the lows, but they don't like the highs. For me, this is probably going to be a drop for this week. I mean, you guys could go for it. You could probably make some lunch money on the bigger sizes, but it's not really worth your time. Next, after that, guys, on April 7th, this is going to be the biggest day of the week. First and foremost, you've got the women's Dunk High in the vintage black. Basically, the panda colorway, except you got the vintage look. We saw a couple weeks ago. We saw the vintage green a couple weeks ago. This time we're getting the Dunk High in the women's in the vintage black. I personally like the cream color laces. I think those look really cool. I'm going to be going for this shoe. This is definitely a cop for me. I'm going to try to add this one to the collection. And if not, and if I get a size that's not mine, I'm going to be happy to flip it to try to get something else that I do like. We also are getting a second chance. Yes, you heard me right. You're getting a second chance at the Dunk Low Unions in the Argon colorway. First and foremost, I've got to say something about the Union drop. I have no idea what Union was thinking when they did what they did. There was no bot protection. Bots cooked. I actually got a wait time of about 9 minutes. And I was thinking to myself, okay, there's a chance here. There's a chance here. Usually if you're within 5 minutes, you're probably going to cop. If you're within 10 minutes, you're most likely, you have a decent shot, right? So I'm thinking to myself, there's 60K pairs. I would have a good shot here. What I didn't realize, what I also realized was when they did the CAPTCHA and it was just clicking the street signs and stuff and it wasn't the drawing around the box, I was like, I'm toast here. There's no point. So I didn't catch a W. I used all my tips. I went back in, and by the time I went back into cart another size, everything was sold out. So I took an L there. But here's the second chance, guys. Stock is going to be limited, but this is a definitive cop for this week. Next, after that, guys, on April 8th, we've got two of the Blazer Low in the off-white collab. We've got the white University Red and the black and Electro Green. Guys, it's an off-white. Everyone's going to be going for this. The resale value on off-whites has been through the roof. Let me know if you guys cop this shoe, if you guys are going to wear it. I couldn't see myself wearing this shoe, but that's just me personally. I like more of the simple colorway shoes. This is probably a shoe, if somebody wants to cop it, they can pretty easily flip it and they can make some money to go after another shoe. And then this coming Saturday, guys, we're also getting the Jordan 5 in the Jade colorway. A lot of people have been targeting this. It's a Jordan 5. There's going to be a good amount of stock, so everyone needs to take a deep breath, because you guys will most likely cop this shoe. It's going to be out there. A lot of stores are going to have it. We're going to see it on the sneakers app. Obviously, you'll see it on Finish Line. You're going to see it on Foot Locker. Jordan 5, stock is high. The resale value is probably going to be decent. You're probably going to be able to get a good amount of not even necessarily lunch money, probably a little bit above lunch money. But the key thing that I would keep in mind is what I like to do when I see a release like this. I like to get as many pairs as possible so that my pair can be covered. And not only that the lunch money itself, this is what a lot of people don't realize. Yes, it's just lunch money, but that adds up, guys. It adds up. Let's say you get 5, 6, 7 pairs, and let's say you make $20 a pair. You're walking away with $120, $140 that you can use towards another shoe. Guys, those are the sneaker releases for this week. So guys, if you pull up the Nike app, there's 2 shoes I want to highlight here. The first and foremost, it's the Jordan 1, the women's shoe. They're calling it the Jordan 1 Marina Blue is what I've heard. This is going to have value in it. If you guys don't understand how to sell Jordan 1 lows and mids, is that some of them come out at a really high value. Those you obviously should go for. Jordan 1 lows and mids, what ends up happening is over a period of time, somewhere between 8, 10, sometimes 12 months, they're longer term holds. You get it, the value goes up. There's so many colorways of the lows and mids coming out that, you know, they over time, people realize a colorway 8 months from now and they can't find it, then they turn to the resale market. So with lows and mids, just keep in mind that if you do get them, either quick flip them or you're in for the long haul in terms of 10 to 12 months to see the value increase. This is the Jordan 1 Low Marina Blue. I personally like this. If you look at the overhead shot, having the sort of the white on the top, I personally think that's really cool. I think that's really dope. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a cop for this week, but I also want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is worth it? Do you guys think it's not worth it? Finally, guys, on the Nike app, you're also going to see the Jordan 1 in the powder blue, the UNC. I'm not really sure what they're calling this. I'm going to go with powder blue, but the style that's shown is football gray, white, and aluminum. But it's got a very UNC blue type of vibe to it. This is a definite cop. A lot of people are going to be going for this shoe. That is certain. I will definitely be going for this shoe for the personal. We'll try to get as many pairs as possible to make my personal free. Guys, that's what's on the Nike app. I just want to talk very briefly about the Yeezy release for this week. Currently scheduled on April 9th, we are going to see the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the zebra colorway. We're going to see a re-release of that. Pay attention to your Dick's Sporting Goods, your Finish Line, JD Sports, Foot Locker. See if they're going to be getting it. There's been no information confirmed yet, but more than likely these stores will put out information later this week. Just pay attention. If I get word, I put that information out immediately on my Instagram because that is the quickest way to get that information out. Finally, guys, the last shoe I did want to talk about is the Union Jordan 2. Initially, I was going to do a how to cop of that shoe. I don't want to call it misinformation, but I got conflicting information. It could have a release this Friday the 8th, but I'm also seeing the 15th. I know Foot Locker has it up for the 15th, but Union may drop it on the 8th. Stay tuned for that. If it does drop on the 8th, this is going to be a very, very, very expensive week. And the hope is that if it is on the 8th, Union will hopefully do bot protection. So guys, that is the video for today. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, the goal for the end of the month is to try to get this channel to 850 subs so all this information can get out to everybody. Next week's video, guys, we're going to take a step back from the how to cops and the tips on sneakers, the Nike app, and everything like that. We're actually going to talk about the secrets to buying on GOAT, StockX, eBay, and even local sales. Things you guys can do when you're going out buying on these platforms and buying on local sales. Tips that I've learned, how to get the best price, and to make sure your shoe is legitimate. This is Elite Kicks signing off. Take care, everybody.